1 yards out from goal. Will be hit by Moperi. He's bent it. Aiming for the top corner. Torsten Zapata. With the memory of the free kick that went past him last time Arsenal. Fresh in his mind. Makes a wonderful diving save.
One for the back pages, one for the poster. A great save that is made by Toaster, but he made it look difficult. I don't think it was that difficult. And you know, goalkeepers, I'm just reminded by that save of a young Itumeleng Khune, but great save by Msabata.
Kapumbu. The ball all the way back to Zapata. Still that goal from Ndaka that separates these sides of the Dobsonville Stadium. Zambia looking to go to the Africa Cup of Nations once again. Having missed the past 3 tournaments, they can wrap it up over here. Chance is still on. Lamek Banda is bundled over. Referee says nothing in it.
The key now is to look at the contact that is made. Good run that is made by Banda in that moment. But when it gets to the other Banda, the question is, does he get the man or does he get the ball? He gets the man. Now this is the earlier chance. Even if the ball strikes Makepeng on the hand, is not going to be given as a penalty because his hand is in a natural position and he's not making himself unnaturally bigger. He's just balancing his body. No penalty.
If options is Dabanto. Kasitunsa. It's out to Mokatane. Zambia would love to get that cushion goal. Don't see a way back for Lesotho if they were to go 2-0 up. Here's Ndaka. Chipolopolo only have 1 win in their last 10 away games in AFCON qualifying, in fact. Now, it's Fashion Sakala. He wants more movement in the 18-yard area. Put it in! Oh, that's brilliant. And Ndaka doubles up.
The Leicester City man gets a double. He says, Banda, you can't do better than me. You got a double in the first game. But what about the supply from Fashion Sakala? He waits for his teammates to get into a good position, or he commands his teammates to get into that good position because he waits. He looks up and he sees that they're not making movement. Look at the run that he makes. He peels away. He waits. There's no one in the box. Then he's commanding to say, make that run. As soon as he makes that run, a delightful ball that is played in, Daka gets the goal for Zambia. That makes it 2 for him today, 2 for Zambia.
Well, in Zambia, they might be saying Chito Drobino Maningi. It's simple, but it is beautiful. And now they do have the cushion. Have struggled away from home in AFCON qualifying, as I was just mentioning prior to the goal. The Zambian fans, many Zambians in South Africa have turned out here to support the Copper Bullets. Well, they have been treated to 2 goals already. The last time they had won an away game in AFCON qualifying was in the previous qualifiers away to Zimbabwe in Harare, where Zimbabwe had already qualified and they'd already been knocked out. So wasn't too much riding on that one as Lamek Banda comes forward. In qualifying for 2017 and 2019 AFCON, they failed to win any of their away games. And the last time they reached the finals, the 2015 AFCON, and qualifying for that, they had managed to get a 1-0 win over Mozambique. So that was the only away win prior to the recent one against Zimbabwe in previous qualifying. It's been slim pickings on the road.
But also the change of positions between Fashion Sankala and also Lemik Banda has worked wonders. The interchange position, Fashion was able to create an opportunity from the right hand side. He has been playing on the left hand side in the first half, but Banda wins the set play. He has interchanged positions. Good set play.
Phenomenal position from which they could potentially profit. Goal! Across the face of goal. Daka at the near post was looking to just feather that in with a fine touch. How close does he get? Inches away.
You know, the power of the ball is a disadvantage for him, but it's also the way you want the ball to be played. With power across the goal, he makes that run that is Daka, unable to get that touch. 11 goals so far for his national team. He wanted to get a hat-trick with that touch.
From range, straight down the throats of Tosin Sabata. The effort from one of the substitutes, Mogachane. Propel Zambia to the top of the Group H standings above Cote, and it will really with the pressure. Cote d'Ivoire were to win that game, Zambia would be 6 points clear. It wouldn't be a foregone conclusion, but you would feel at that point that they are through. Lamek Banda, from Sakala, trying to get in on the act, puts his side.
I think the hat-trick is gonna happen this afternoon. Movement from Banda. The positioning of they're on target, but playing with a lot of freedom. They're exciting on the ball, the pace, the skill, they're nippy, and that's exciting for these Zambian fans that have traveled here to Jacksonville in Soweto. They are really loving it today.
Daka has never previously scored a hat-trick, although he has come close in the past qualification for the previous tournament. He got a brace in a 3-3 draw with Algeria and doubled up in the away win over Zimbabwe that we alluded to not so long ago. Wriggles free, does Lamek Banda. Chops back inside. Now looking for an option. Teasing, tormenting Sinkoto. Oh, just can't pick out Daka.
But, as you say, change of position sometimes is what is needed. When you're looking at Sinkoto, he looked after Fashion Sankala so well, but now it's a different type of player. It's about power and speed with Banda. Sinkoto, the man in position, is struggling to deal with that. On the other side, Sankala is having fun on the right-hand side, where now you can see that they're playing at their strength. That is Banda and also Sankala. They're going past their defenders now.
Let's move the ball on nicely here. Promising for Lesotho on the turn, Mopedi. Wide of the mark, wide and high.
That's Banda earlier on. He has got three defenders that are looking after him, but he says, no, Siya Jigala, and then Shaivala. Hey man, hey son. and then he brings that cross. But after doing all of that, you need to find your teammate, Grant. He has done all that skill, gone past, hit a Vala in that distance, show me a number, but find your teammate after that.
Before Zambia started turning it on, we were just trying to delve a bit into the mathematics of this group and how carefully Zambia will be keeping an eye on that match between Comores and Cote d'Ivoire on Tuesday, because we did say that if Comores fail to get a victory there will be a 6-point gap between themselves and Zambia, assuming things stay as they are here, and it would then require Zambia to lose to Cote d'Ivoire and be defeated by the Comores by bigger than 1 goal margin, because they've already beaten them 2-1, and head-to-head is the first criteria when two teams are level. But it really would give them a massive advantage, although they would still have to go away to the Comores Islands, which could be a very tricky proposition. It was by no means done and dusted, despite the healthy cushion that they could have by the end of Tuesday. And having missed out on the previous 3 tournaments, they will be desperate to go to Cote d'Ivoire next year. And prior to missing out on those past 3 tournaments, they'd made 6 in a row. So it's been a horrible, barren period for fans of Chipolo Polo. That is brilliant work done. Eventually, the progress of King Kangwa is curtailed. Lovely feet from the midfielder.
Talking about Zambia missing out on AFCON, what they've done is they've gone on a rebuilding phase. Yeah. You're looking at Fashion Sankala, you're looking at Person Daka, you're also looking at Emmanuel Banda. Those players won the AFCON under-20. Then they went on to play at the under-20 World Cup, where they got to the quarterfinals. So you see those 3 players that have graduated now to the first team of Zambia, and with that rebuilding phase, they seem like they've found the tune now. They're about to qualify.
Banda bowled over. Daka gets it back. Can't make a clean connection with on the scene. The corner, not the best delivery. Two players being prepared, and they will be met with quite the reception. King Kangwa's races run. Emmanuel Banda will be the other player that is withdrawn. You see the introduction here of Cletus Chama. The Rock of Lusaka coming on for Kings Kangwa. Still playing domestically.
When you're looking at Chama also coming on, he plays for the Tanzanian Giants in Simba FC, winning his 32nd cap today to go together with the 5 goals that he has scored so far for his national team. karma has also played an important role in Simba in terms of the Champions League. Continental football's experience will be very key for him. So he comes into that midfield, replacing Kangwa, that is playing his football for Red Star in Zambia.
Oh, terrific effort from range. So confirming the other sub for you is Edward Chilufya. He's playing out in Midtjylland. He's 23 years of age, and we've already confirmed Cletus Chama playing his football at the Tanzanian Giants. Simba. It's 5 goals for the national team. Does Chama? Yes, Chilufya as well.
Chilufya playing his football in Denmark at the moment. He comes into that midfield, a box-to-box midfielder. It shows that when you're looking at Avram Grant, he's not satisfied with the 2 goals that they've scored so far. He wants to increase those goals, bringing in a box-to-box midfielder and Chila Frida.
Cletus Chama in particular has been in goal-scoring form for Simba in the CAF Champions League. Just a week back or so, featured in a 7-0 win for Simba at home against Oroya, in which he scored a hat-trick. There's another change for Lesotho in the meantime, with Makateng being replaced by Itza. Still, they look for a route back into this game. Dutikwena. Not the best touch. Zambia have featured in 17 of 33 previous AFCON tournaments. 3-time finalists. They were runners-up in 74, falling to Zaire, as this one was squeezed through, but a little too heavy for Sakala. And then in 94 they lost to Niger, but it was in 2012 that they realized their greatest ambition. At top Group A, they got a massive win over Sudan in the quarterfinals. Then they beat more fancied Ghana in the semi-finals before that 8-7 penalty shootout victory against Cote d'Ivoire in the showpiece.
A player that I remember from that generation, he plays his football at Mamelodi Sundowns, Kennedy Muini, who's also a set-piece specialist, a goalkeeper that takes free kicks and penalties, and I think he's been a special player for them, a legend of Zambian football.
All-time appearance maker, if I'm not mistaken. Absolute legend. Was very easily cut out. No foul, says the referee. And looking to turn, and turning brilliantly. Doesn't come to anything in the end, unfortunately, for Chilufya. Final 5 minutes of regulation time in the Dobsonville Stadium. Cletus Chama, Roderick Kabwe, now Frankie Musonda. Well, the onus on Lesotho to push the action, so Zambia content to just knock it around. Can't stop them from getting forward on occasion, and here's Chipeshi. He relinquishes possessions, fallen for Emmanuel Banda. His pass cut out now by Tabanzo. Chipeshi again, finding Chilufi in space. Threading it through for Daka. Hunting his hat-trick. Closed down once again as he pulled the trigger.
The way he opens up his body to be able to receive, so that the ball is in front of him, but you need to give it to Makepe and Ko at the back. They recover quickly and they make the block. As you see the sub that is being made again, you're looking at Tulelo coming on, jersey number 4. He plays as a defensive midfielder. So you're asking yourself a question: is he getting experience? Do they need a defensive midfielder at this moment? Do they need to protect this team in mid?
Well, it's like for like, the Bogalani goes out, the one is on. They defend this corner from Zambia. Kabumbo helps it back into a dangerous area. Now they'll get forward with Mukatani. Showing tremendous pace, blocked off by Chipeshi, and he will receive a yellow card. It's been a game devoid of cautions up to this point.
Yeah, the pace of Mukachane at that moment, he was going on break attack, he was going on the speed. Chipeshi getting that yellow card, one of those players that are still playing locally with Red Arrows in Zambia.
Makepe hangs it up. Decent enough ball for his teammates to challenge for. Tabanzo turns and shoots. So Deadly Daka will be making way. Here's the second of his 2 goals.
A brace in today's game, 11 in total for Zambia now. The Leicester City men makes way, and on comes the young African, one of the Tanzanian giants men. He comes onto the field of play at the age of 28, like for like. You can see how proud they are of the performance that comes from Petson Daka, the man that we did allude earlier on to say he won the under-20 AFCON. He then went all the way to the quarterfinals with the under-20s at the World Cup. He's the future of Zambian football, together with Fashion Sankala. They were together in that under-20 team, together with jersey number 12, Emmanuel Banda.
Oh, they're going for it in these closing stages. Lesotho was repelled by Frankie Bosonda. Kapumbu losing out. Sunda up against Makepe, goes the way of Dikwena. given 90 seconds to go here at the Dobsonville Stadium, given away really cheaply, or not given away, but played straight into touch by Kapumbu. It's neatly done. And the effort by Mokuchane does nothing to trouble Tabata. Relatively comfortable day at the office for the Copper Bullets club man. Chilufi invites the challenge from Patle.
Chama has been fouled so much since coming on. You know that from the video analysis, they've identified him as one of those impact players that will come off the bench. From Grant, not happy that his player has been fouled so much. For national team coaches, Grant, you want your players to go back to their clubs injury-free, because once a player comes back with an injury, the chances of you getting that player the next time you call him up are very slim, and it's going to be very doubtful. So I'm sure that Avram Grant is saying, don't injure him. I want all my players to go back to their club injury-free.
Looking for a third, and it would have been a spectacular third had it flown in. Seconds ticking away here, and that should be it. And indeed it is. The Minnows, Lesotho, bow out, not without a fight. And they are no longer in contention to qualify for the upcoming AFCON, but Zambia move to the top of the Group H standings, and they open up a 6-point lead over failed to qualify on the cusp of war, but they have given themselves a really good chance with a rare away win in qualifying. And so after 90 minutes, it's a double from Dhaka that does the business for the Copper Bullets. Zambia